$2, that's what it costs to get into what might be the most underrated park in the entire Tampa Bay area. This is Upper Tampa Bay Park, and it sits in the middle of everything. It's close to Tampa, close to Oldsmar, centrally located no matter which direction you're coming from. We're talking over 2,100 acres of protected land along the bay, and yet most people driving by have no idea what's back here. I come to this park all the time with my family. We love it. It has a boardwalk where I fish. We walk the trails. My kids love this playground. And today I want to show you exactly what $2 gets you, because I think it says something bigger about why people love living around here. Parent, this is a genuinely easy, low-cost way to spend an entire day or morning that isn't screen time, isn't a birthday party or a trampoline park. And if you're new to the area, it's also just a great crash course in what makes this part of Florida ecologically unique. You're sitting right where fresh water meets the bay, and that mix is why this park looks and feels different from a typical city park. Right next to the boardwalk is the Kayak and Canoe Launch, and this is the part of the park that a lot of people completely miss. From here, you've got direct access into Tampa Bay's estuary system. You can paddle out through the mangroves, explore at your own pace, and it's calm enough that it isn't an intimidating first-time kayaking spot. It's actually a really approachable one. This is the kind of amenity that doesn't show up in a listing description, but it's exactly the kind of thing that makes people fall in love with living in this area. It's not about the house, it's about what's 5 minutes from the house. The park also has 3 main trails, the Bobcat, Otter, and Eagle trails. And if you string them together, you get about 2.5 mile loop through the interior of the park. Easy, flat, interpretive walks, good for walking, running, or biking, and shaded enough that even in the middle of the Florida summer, it's manageable in the morning or the evening, not mid-afternoon like me. Clearly sweating to death today. It's not a massive trail system. Don't come here expecting a state forest, but for a quick morning walk or an evening bike ride with the family, it does exactly what it needs to do. This boardwalk is where I spend most of my time here. Honestly, I fish off this thing regularly. There's something about walking out here, even if you're not fishing, that just resets you. You're surrounded by mangrove tunnels. You can hear the water, and depending on the tide, you'll see mullet jumping. Sometimes I've seen manatees out here, or snook, or wading birds. There's just a ton of nature everywhere. I bring this up because when people picture Florida living, they typically picture the beach, but this is quiet, kind of secret estuary 5 minutes off a busy road. This is the Florida a lot of us who actually live here fell in love with. It's not a postcard. It's better because it's ours and it's usually empty on a weekday. I've had mornings out here where I didn't catch a single fish and it was still one of the better hours of my week. But I love nothing better than to come out here. Sometimes I bring my laptop and I'll just set up shop right on the dock with my fishing pole, and it's the most relaxing, peaceful environment. And like I said, there's hardly ever anyone here during the week, so it's a great time to come. The weekends get a little busier, but either way, it's just a beautiful place to come, relax, throw a fishing pole, or just hang out. The Nature Center just isn't a building with a bathroom and a water fountain. It's actually a real educational center. Inside, you're going to find interpretive exhibits on the park's history, geology, and ecosystem. A couple live fish tanks and some taxidermy and mounted wildlife displays so you can see up close what actually lives out here. It's the kind of thing that sounds small until you're standing in it with your kids, nose to the glass, asking questions about what they're looking at. There are two playgrounds here, and the newer one was just redone within the last year, and honestly, it's kind of spectacular. This isn't your standard metal slide and two swings. This is a full modern play structure, clearly built with real investment behind it. For families looking at this area, this matters more than people think. A great playground 5 minutes away isn't a bonus. For a lot of buyers with young kids, it's a genuine factor in quality of life. It's one of those things you don't ask about when you're touring a house, but you notice immediately once you live nearby. I know this has become one of my family's favorite playgrounds to go to. So that's Upper Tampa Bay Park. $2, centrally located near Tampa and Oldsmar, and honestly one of the most complete little parks I've come across. I think this is a good example of why so many people end up loving it here once they actually live here. It's not always the big obvious stuff, the beaches, the weather everyone already knows about. Sometimes it's a $2 park with a boardwalk, a kayak launch, and a couple playgrounds for your kids, which they will beg to come back to. That's just another reason this is a great place to call home. If you're thinking about Tampa Bay area, whether you're already here or looking to move, I make videos like this every week covering the real everyday side of living in this area, not just all about listings. Subscribe if that's useful to you and drop a comment here if there's a park, neighborhood, or spot you want me to cover next. You also check out my free location guide with the link in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.